Are you looking for a realistic way to build muscle while losing fat? In this video, I'm going to outline a step-by-step process to give you the best shot at achieving this goal. Let's do this. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A lot of people think that they need to either focus on bulking up or losing weight when it comes to their fitness goals. And while most of the time this is pretty straightforward, for example, if you're skinny, the most sensible thing to do is focus on, packing on some size, building some muscle. And if you are overweight, then what you would want to focus on is losing weight. But what if you are somewhere in the middle? Let's say you are skinny fat or you're at a healthy body weight, but you don't have the right body composition. Then focusing on building muscle and losing weight simultaneously, a process known as body recomposition makes the most sense. Especially if you are a beginner or you are getting back into training after a while, because you, my friend, have a much better chance of achieving this goal than a more seasoned person. So if you fall in this category and this is your goal, but you're not sure what to do, this 4-step process that I'm gonna go over in a bit is for you. But before we get started, please take 2 seconds to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you are watching my videos for the first time, and leave a comment down below. Let me know the kind of videos you'd like me to make, and I would be happy to make it. With that being said, let's get started. All right, step 1, let's talk about the diet. Usually when we talk about losing weight, you hear me say create a 500 calorie deficit from your maintenance each day, and that approximately creates a 3,500 calorie deficit for the entire week, which means you will lose about 1 pound of fat each week, because 1 pound of fat is about 3,500 calories. But if you are not overweight or you don't have a lot of fat to use, you don't have to create that much of a deficit. My suggestion would be to create just 100 to a 200 calorie deficit from your maintenance calories. And this does 2 things. 1, it fuels your body with enough energy to push you through your workouts, and this I will talk about in the next step. And number 2, it still puts you in a slight calorie deficit to keep you in that fat burning phase. Now, apart from your calorie intake, another factor that's just as important is your protein intake. A high protein diet is very, very important, guys. Protein is essential when it comes to building muscle, and if you don't consume enough protein, your body may break down your muscle tissues to meet its protein needs, and over time that leads to muscle loss. So make sure you are consuming a high protein diet. Now, how much? I'd say anywhere between 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. What does that mean? If you weigh 150 pounds, then anywhere between 120 grams to 150 grams of protein should suffice. Moving on to step 2, guys, which is your training. Now, when it comes to building muscle mass, weight training is a must. Incorporate compound movements like the squats, the deadlifts, the bench press, the rows, and also a few isolation exercises targeting specific muscle groups into your workout routine. Aim at hitting each muscle group at least twice a week within the 8 to 12 rep range, and focus on progressive overload, which is key for stimulating muscle growth. So gradually focus on increasing the weights or the increase in intensity of the workouts over time. And a simple way to do this is, let's say you were able to bench 50 pounds for 10 reps the previous week. Then the next week, your goal should be to bench the same weight for at least 11 reps. And then the next week, the week after that, maybe you can aim for 12 reps. And once you're able to hit 12 reps with the current weight, the goal is to bump up the weight and work your way up to 12 reps again before increasing the weights. This is one of the easiest ways to tell if you are getting stronger, guys. And if you are looking to build muscle and get stronger while burning fat, tracking every set and exercise while working out is key. Step number 3, let's talk about cardio. When you are looking for a body recomposition, I'd recommend not overdoing with the cardio. While cardio is great for, a cardiovascular health and endurance, in this case, doing too much of cardio can have a negative effect on your muscle mass. Understand that cardio is used as a tool to burn calories, but if you are skinny fat or you're looking for a body recomposition, you are not looking to burn too many calories. You just need to create a slight calorie deficit, which can very well be achieved through your diet. So my recommendation is, if you are looking to build muscle while losing fat,
focus on number one, weight training, and focus on creating a deficit through your diet, and keep the jogging, the running, any other forms of cardio to a minimum. And finally, step number 4, well, this was more of a tip because a lot of people don't understand this, but it's very, very important. Do not focus on the scale. This is crucial when you are aiming to build muscle and burn fat simultaneously, because this can be very misleading. If you are overly dependent on the scale and you don't see your weight drop on a weekly basis, you might feel you're doing everything wrong, but in reality, you might be on track. You might be doing exactly what you need to be doing. Understand that muscle weighs more than fat. So if you are in fact building muscle and dropping body fat, you are not going to see that change on the scale, because the scale measures your overall body weight, which includes muscle, fat, your bones, your organs, and water weight. So if you are in fact dropping body fat and building muscle mass, you are not going to see that change on the scale. So my humble request, factor the other ways of tracking progress, like tracking your strength levels in the gym, taking body measurements, taking progress pictures of yourself every week, seeing how you look in the mirror, or seeing how your clothes fit. All these parameters are much better ways to track progress instead of merely just focusing on the scale. And on that note, guys, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to break it down into very simple terms so that you could learn a thing or two. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And until next time, you take care, you stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.